I'm Laura Madden. This is ReFashionTALK Live. This is my IG Live series. I'm here every Monday and Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And ReFashion is my word for the reinvention and reimagination of our relationship to fashion and how we can use fashion for good and use fashion to do good for the planet. I talk a lot about sustainability, and I've really tried to be as inclusive and relatable as possible, because I was trying to think back to when I actually first learned about I guess the need to be sustainable with fashion, and that there even was a thing, sustainable fashion, and it was really threatening. And I didn't need to know that, you had to be perfect to make a difference or to count in this whole mess that fashion has created on our planet. What's up, James? And see you soon. And so I want to be that person that makes this seem easy and makes this seem fun, because you know what? I've been doing it for a solid 5 years now, mainly shopping secondhand, focusing on brands that are local, focusing on brands that are small and emerging, focusing on brands that are responsible and producing, sustainably. And, it is fun. I'm having fun. And I really, I show off what I wear just about every day on social media. And I show off parts of my home and my lifestyle because I want to be that demonstration that, you can have your cake and eat it too. You can, have your style, but still be doing good for the planet. It's not like you have to live in this earthy, crunchy, rustic looking, minimalist, pared down home, or a home that looks like, it was granny's, hand-me-downs. No, there is so much amazing stuff out there, whether you are shopping secondhand or, whether you are shopping local or whether you are just shopping these brands and businesses that are, more environmentally friendly. So I just want to share that. And I do hope that that's how my content comes across. And, so I'm always open to feedback. If there's anything you want to share, or if there's anything you feel like, it would be more helpful if you talked about this or shared more of X, Y, or Z, because the whole point is demonstrating this merging of a sustainable and stylish lifestyle, but also the fact that it can be fun and it can be exciting. And therefore, I really want this to be a big, huge invitation, an encouraging invitation for you to jump on board however you can. And literally every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. If we all did a little bit, just think about the change we would have in our world, in our planet, conserving waste and, or reducing waste and conserving resources. All right, guys. So, hey, what's up, beautiful? Fashion Community Week. Oh my God. My favorites in San Francisco. Guys, you must. So Fashion Community Week, I'll just share, I'm all about plugging on here. If you jump on my live and you're a business or a friend of mine or launching a product, I'm going to plug you. So just know that. And so Fashion Community Week is an organization that I'm a part of in San Francisco. They do have a global reach, they have a global audience, and they do produce biannual Fashion Week events. This September, instead of, the norm, they're trying something new, which is just so en vogue right now, right? So they are doing a virtual program. It starts, I believe it's September 24th, right? September 24th to the 27th. Of course, I will be glued to my computer. I will be glued to my screen during that time, watching every single bit. Usually I would go there for as much as I can to take part, but this year, I guess I don't have to. I can take part right from, my own living room, and I will be. It's gonna be amazing. You've got to go check them out, Fashion Community Week. And if you are a fashion designer, please check them out. I think they might be all done with their designer calls, but highly recommend. Maybe there's some other way you could be involved. They have, a global reach, global audience, so really amazing organization to, be a part of and get involved with. Hey, what's up, Dela? So guys, also what I just share on that, and I have shared in my stories, if you are a business, a brand, if you're starting something new, or if there's something that aligns with my brand, then please DM me, because I'm more than happy to make an announcement on here and, you know, give you my platform as well so that you can have that exposure. I don't have the hugest of audience here, but I have an audience, and it is a captive, very engaged, active audience. So if you have something you want me to promote, please don't hesitate to DM me. Chances are good that I will be able to make that announcement, talk about it, and who knows, maybe even do a duo live where I can have you on to talk about it firsthand. If you caught me, let me see, was it last week? Oh my gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think it was just last Thursday. Oh my gosh, it feels like a month ago. But I had my astrologer on, Lauren McDowell. She's also a makeup artist. That's how we originally met, on a shoot. She's amazing, but she's been studying astrology. She's been kind of like a lifelong student of it, and she just recently decided to start offering that as well, as a service-based business. And so she did my chart, and it just totally was life-changing. So, you know, and she just launched her YouTube channel. Please check her out at the Velour Hippie, at the Velour Hippie _Astro Tarot here on Instagram. But she did start her YouTube channel, which is really fantastic. She does weekly kind of like astrology forecasts, which are so helpful. And so on YouTube, she's the Velour Hippie. So I had her on, you know, of course I wanted everyone to know about her YouTube channel, her new Instagram, and if somebody is interested in their astrology chart or how they can use that as a tool moving forward in their life, especially a business owner, or somebody who's, you know, in a relationship, looking for a relationship. I mean, there's so many facets of our lives that astrology can be so helpful and powerful. But so I thought, why don't I just have her on, and so she can talk about her business herself. And you know, she also was able to talk a little bit about my chart. If you want to check that out, then definitely. There's actually two videos I shared in my feed. We went that long. Instagram cut us off at an hour. Totally forgot that even happened. But there are two videos if you'd like to check it out. So she did delve into my chart a little bit, which was kind of, which is a little vulnerable, because you just never know what's going to be in there. But it was really helpful for people to see what she could do for them as well. And again, she's just really good as a business owner. She's really good about you know, tying what's going on in your astrology chart to what, you know, you're trying to accomplish in your life, and what might be the path of least resistance for you to accomplish something, you know, that you want to do in your life. And so that's why I find it's a really important tool. And I was actually just thinking I need to contact her today, because this last week, man, I don't know what's going on, but it's like there's just not, everything is rushed. There's just not enough time to do everything that needs to be done. So I don't know, today's pretty packed, so I'm hoping this week is a different trend though, because last week it was just like go around the clock. So anyway, check out Lauren McDowell at the Velour Hippie _Astro Tarot. Amazing. So a few other things, guys, I also want to mention, I did do a happy hour live, a live art show on Friday night. And like I said, I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on art shows instead of the art auction. For the coming weeks, I have honestly a huge inventory here, and I need to move that inventory. We're going to be renovating my home soon. We're going to be rebuilding my studio, and so the space that we have, the usable space that we have, is getting even smaller. So I do need to move stuff. So if you get on a live show, I do offer exclusive show prices, exclusive price reduction. Right after this, I'm going to be doing a very, very short and sweet live show on my ReFashioned Art Instagram. And so for those of you guys who are new here, I am an artist as well. All of my art is repurposed. All of my art, everything that you see on my Instagram feed, all are originals, and pretty much everything is for sale. So check it out at ReFashioned Art. And again, you can click in my bio. There is a link if you'd like to sign up for updates. And, you know, just as kind of like a thank you for anybody who signs up for my email updates, because I know we all are so bombarded with so many emails, I will be offering exclusive pricing offers in those newsletters that I send out. So I just thought that's kind of like my giveaway. That's kind of like my give my free gift for anybody who does sign up for that email and read it. So anyway, did a live art show on Friday. One did sell, which is super exciting. And then again, I am going to be on right after this, 10:30 a.m., maybe even a little bit before on my ReFashioned Art. Again, giving some discounts, sharing some fun stuff. Other thing I want to share, exciting, don't miss, I'm going to be doing a live with James, the house judge. He was actually on here earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here. Amazing house flipper, designer, realtor at the house judge. And that's James Judge. And so we're going to be doing a live together on the Instagram of Goodwill, which is super cool. And it is the reason why it is National Thrift Store Day. Today is National Thrift Store Day, and I actually am wearing one of my very favorite thrift store finds, not the favorite. You'll have to jump in the live because I'm going to show some of my other favorites, but this is one of my favorites. It's kind of like a crowd pleaser. Every time I wear this, I get so many questions about where did I find it. It is a vintage Betsy Johnson. I think it was like $12, maybe 14 or 15, somewhere in that range. But I've worn this so many times. I've worn it to so many different events. I will share a picture of it later. Has this like super flared little tutu skirt, and it's just like a fun girly, one of those like fantasy of fashion dresses. And so I love this. So I'm wearing it today in honor of National Thrift Store Day. And so yeah, that's really all I want to share today, guys. And you know, I'm big about sustainable fashion, like I said earlier at the beginning here. It is something I fell into by accident. It is something I decided to start doing because I do believe secondhand shopping is the most sustainable shopping you can do. It is the most sustainable fashion to be had. And I do feel that secondhand, you know, it is one of the best things you can do for the environment, clothing wise. And I fell into it. I fell into it accidentally. I thought, you know, how can I shop? How can I have my cake and eat it too? How can I indulge in fashion without feeling guilty that I am trashing the environment? I mean, fashion is still up there as one of the most polluting industries. It's one of them, one of the most polluting industries in the world. And so I just thought, you know, if I'm shopping secondhand, I'm keeping items out of landfill. I'm also reducing waste. I'm also conserving resources from buying brand new items. And I'm also reducing the demand on the fashion industry to produce faster and cheaper clothing by buying these things that are already, you know, in existence. Hey guys, thank you for joining. Let me know, where are you watching from? So that's kind of my spiel about secondhand fashion. I don't really want to force it down people's throats, but I am very demonstrative about it. A lot of what I share on here, a lot of my looks are secondhand. You will see sometimes I will label the look 100% used. What I'm wearing today is 100% used, except for the jewelry actually. But otherwise, actually this is used. This was a hand-me-down from a friend. This one is used. Yeah, but again, like I want to be relatable. I want to be inclusive. I know secondhand might not be for everyone. For me, it just works. I started doing it on a fluke. I thought, I'm going to try it. I'm going to put myself up to the challenge. The funny thing was, it was like easier than I thought. And it was way more fun than I thought. You know, from the start, I find amazing things. I find amazing pieces. And so it's kind of like, it hooked me. It hooked me because I'm finding better stuff than I was finding, you know, retail, brand new, at the mall, you know, wherever, J. Crew, Banana Republic, all these other places that I would frequent. And so much of it is the mix. I love the mix. Like you will never go anywhere, like go into a thrift store, a consignment store, you will never find the variety that you can find. I mean, it's all genres, all styles, all sizes. And so, you know, for me, I'm just, when it comes to clothes, no matter what, I am still, to this day, a maximalista. I'm still a maximalist at heart. And so I love having choice. I love variety. I love playing. I love the mix. So anyway, that's kind of my spiel. Like I said, I'm not going to go into that. I don't want to stuff it down people's throats, but I highly recommend it. If you are really concerned about the environment and you love clothes, I encourage you to have an open mind and give it a try. You know, if you don't want to go into stores, there's tons and tons of online shopping opportunities now. You know, there's The Real, there's Vestiaire, there's, let me see, TBC here in Scottsdale. They have 2 locations here in Scottsdale. They are online as well. TBC, look them up. Designer Treasure Hunt, really good friend of mine. She does designer resale as well, based here in Phoenix, but she sells online, everything. So you can shop her from anywhere, okay? The other one, Poshmark, of course, everyone knows Poshmark. If you don't, another great place to shop secondhand. ThredUp is another one. And I actually haven't shopped online at any of these places, but, well, I have shopped at The RealReal, but it's been a very long time because I really love to shop in person. I love to touch, I love to feel, I love to try on. But for most people, that's not the case. Most people prefer shopping online, especially now with COVID. So I want you to know, there's plenty of options. National Thrift Store Day, if you're gonna shop, please try secondhand. It is the best thing for the environment. It's also one of my favorite ways to curate your personal style because of that variety, the girth of choice, you know? Notice, pick and choose. What sparks, joy for you? What grabs your eye? So anyway, that's it, guys. So I hope you will sign up for updates. Again, the link is in my bio. I put a little link tree in there so you can sign up for updates. You can check out my art page. You can donate to Remake. Remake is one of my top, organizations, nonprofits that I work with, and they're doing so much good for the fashion industry, creating a conscious consumer movement, teaching people how to use fashion for good. So please check out Remake. They still have their petition going on, the pay up petition at Remake Our World here on Instagram at Remake Our World. But if you go to my link tree, the link is in my bio and you can get right to Remake. But hope you'll sign up for my email updates again, offering exclusive pricing reductions. And I'm happy to do that. Join me next at ReFashioned Art, just actually maybe 5 minutes. I'll take a little break and then I'll get on there a little bit before 10:30. But I will be showing just four paintings, again, at reduced pricing just for the show. So I hope you'll check it out, guys. Again, at ReFashioned Art, and online I am lauramadden.com. So again, ReFashioned Art next, and then 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm gonna be on Goodwill. It's at Goodwill AZ, going live, talking about National Thrift Store Day and all kinds of things when it comes to myself and my history and thrifting. And I'll be with the house judge. Oh gosh, I'm already getting tongue tied. That's not a good sign. James Judge, and he's just always a good time, so you don't want to miss it. All right, guys, see you later. Back again, ReFashionTALK Live on Friday, right here. Bye bye.